Hello team, and welcome to another Snake Sunday stream. I'm Corey, and thanks for joining me. Today, like always, we're going to do some Battlesnake, so first, let's do a little Battlesnake intro. Battlesnake is a multiplayer online programming game. It kind of plays out like this over here on the right, where you control one of these snakes. So maybe I wrote a web server that controls this green snake. So how it works is you write a web server, and every turn you get a request from the game engine that tells you the state of the board, and you have to determine which move you want to make. Do you want to move up, down, left, or right? And you have, in standard gameplay, 500 milliseconds to make that decision. And that is the game. So right now we're in the middle of Summer League, which kicked off a couple weeks ago and goes for another week or two. We're getting closer to the end, but still got another week or two left. And yeah, so in Summer League we have this really fun map where it's like a little maze. So our snakes are going through the maze, trying to last longest and stop the others from being able to survive. So my snake for Summer League is this hovering Hobbs over here. He's got the little puffin head and tail on. And yeah, today we're gonna take a look at a tool that I've been working on for Hobbs. I'm calling the tool Sherlock at the moment. It's like a investigation tool to like try to figure out when a game might be over. So at the very end of a game, sometimes there's lots of turns at the end where your snake technically had to make a decision, but there wasn't really a decision to be made. You might lose no matter which direction you picked. So when all of us developers are looking at these games, we sometimes have a hard time figuring out what turn is the turn, where a decision actually was made, or when did it matter that you made your last kind of choice that might have made you lose the game. So I was working on a tool for that. My idea was that the MiniMix stuff that I've written for Hobbs and Devious Devon, my other previous competitive snake, is an algorithm that can find the best move given a scoring function. So my thought was I could use that to try to like work back through frames of the game and find the one where there was actually a decision to be made and maybe it wasn't a definite loss. So we're going to take a look at that today, and then we'll also take a look at some graph visualizations. I was using GraphViz and dot format files to make some SVG graphs of my tree state for Hobbs to try to do some debugging, and I think we'll look at that again today. Currently those were like really big and might need a way to like view them a little better, but the generation was going pretty nicely actually. So we will take a look at that too. So yeah, so here is the end of this game. Let's use the little scrubber here to go back a bit. So in this game, we can see that Hobbs kind of wraps in on himself. So like after this move for sure, now there's definitely no path for Hobbs to take. Like no matter what, I'm just gonna run into walls or myself or Soma over here. So this one, you know, I definitely know after that move that Hobbs doesn't think there's any more moves to make, and I think that one's pretty accurate here. And you can also tell that in Hobbs because the latency dropped. He's now responding in 6 milliseconds for this move. He knew that there wasn't any, you know, any other moves to take. And I think what's interesting is even from this position, even when there was kind of 2 moves, Hobbs is saying in only 5 milliseconds that it's definitely better to go, or that they're the same. It's kind of saying that both of these are going to end in a loss, it thinks. Which kind of makes sense because Soma can get to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. So Soma can get its head here, while Hobbs can only get its head here. So even though Hobbs... Oh, the length actually. Nope, Soma's going to have a length advantage too. So Soma can get here, while Hobbs can get here with the length advantage. So yeah, no matter what move I make, Hobbs is definitely dead in this game. So with that intro, let's just plug this into the tool that I've been working on. And we will go from there. I think... No, I did put Sherlock, I believe, just... Let's check. Sherlock, yeah, awesome. Okay, so I have Sherlock here. Let's just open up the code to have it open. Sherlock main, okay. So this is a CLI written in my mono repo with all of my other Rust Snake stuff. And it uses some of the paranoid MiniMix stuff that I was talking about and all of the game representation stuff. So this Sherlock code is really not very clean. It's just a 300 line script file, essentially, basically a big main function and then some helpers that were broken out. But what we can do now is we can run it. Then I have to remember exactly what I called the parameters. So it takes in, from the CLI, it takes in some information. So it takes a game ID, which is what I have on my clipboard, and it takes a uname. It needs this because it needs to know who it's treating as you versus the other snake. And names are easier to remember and type in, and the IDs that you actually get in the responses aren't consistent. Like it's for a game the IDs are consistent, but over time in between games they change. Turns after loss. Okay, so this is an interesting parameter that I want to explain. So right now I lost this game at turn 485. But it's foreseeable that maybe I didn't take the path that ended up taking the longest, right? Maybe there was a path that I still could have lost, but it was going to end at turn 490, right? 5 more extra turns. And I do want to know that, but it's also not quite as interesting as knowing that I could actually keep going and win the game. So I have a parameter here that says turns after loss, like kind of to keep looking, and I've been running it at like 50 is not bad, but we're going to do it a little lower so it is a little quicker. The bigger the number this is, the longer the program takes to run because it's simulating more moves in the future. So let's actually go really small. Let's just say 10 for the moment and we'll see what happens. But we might want to crank that up to close to 50 from my experience. And let's just run it. We don't get a ton of output. I was so close. So this is all correct, except because I'm running this through cargo at the moment, I have to add another dash there. And actually, while I'm here, let's run this in release mode, because the min-max stuff will run a lot faster in release mode. Okay, so it looked at the ending turn, and basically it's just stepping backwards in turns until it finds one where it thinks there was a decision. Okay, so at turn 475. So this tool's, I really like the idea of this tool, but I'm not super convinced yet that it always works. So that's one of the things I want to look at today, is I want to look at some of these games, look at some of the moves it's spitting out, and determine whether I think they make any sense. Because for instance, I'm not well, maybe going down is safe, but it thinks I can also go left here. And I don't think I can go left here, because as soon as I go left here, which is what I do, and Soma doesn't have a move, right? Soma has to go down here, and I have a decision. So Soma's move's kind of irrelevant to me. And if I pick left, which my tool is saying is one of the safe options, it now doesn't become safe, because now I only have one move and Soma has one move, so this turn's a gimme. And we already looked at this turn a second ago and decided that I actually can't go down, because if I try to go down, Soma will still be able to cut me off. So that's what's confusing me a bit about the tool that we have so far. I don't really understand how why my tool thinks left is a safe move, but it actually tells me the exact path as well. So now I have it printing out the path. So it says at turn 475, the left path takes a 19 turn look ahead. So with a 19 turn look at, oh, and here's something that's interesting before I keep going. So 19, it's kind of a special number. That's because from the move it's talking about, 475, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 safe moves. And then I had the parameter set at 10. So that's adding the 10 ahead beyond it. I do probably want to look through those moves and see what that game state would look like, because I'm not convinced it's correct. But I also want to just try bumping this up to 50 and see. Sometimes this has learned more, and it'll get farther back in the past this way, and I haven't 100% been able to justify that to myself. Oh, and see, here's another one at 475. Oh, same one. Okay. It still thinks left is a valid move. Okay, well, that's way too many to investigate. Can I turn this down to, like, what if I do 0? I want to see the lowest number I can set for this parameter that still gives me the same result of going left and down are safe, which is apparently this one. So it still thinks I'm going to be able to go left and survive. I disagree, but let's try it out. I really want to be able to write on my screen. Whiteboard on Firefox. Is this like a thing I can do? Your whiteboard would remember its content. No, that's not what I want. OSX write on screen. Yeah, how do I draw on my Mac screen? I don't really want to watch this video though. Sure, is it free? I'll install a program if it's free. Yeah, let's do it. Actually, I guess I could have looked in setup. Do you think setup has any draw on screen programs for me? No. Better annotate any screen. Maybe. Let's find out. This one's in a pack that I already pay for with paid apps, so I like it better if it'll work. Annotate screen. Okay. Ooh, perfect. How do I... Okay, so now I'm in annotate mode though, which is fine, but how do I... Oh, cool. Okay, so now I'm back. Okay, awesome. That's perfect though. Because now I can go here. And let's side by side these. Okay. So I am snake ID 0. Snake ID 0 is always going to be the U snake in the in the Sherlock tool. So whichever name you gave for a U name is going to be 0. And then the other ones we don't really aren't specified, but since it's only duals at the end, it does make it a bit easier. So we're talking... Oh, this is actually not that game. We're looking at this one. That's another game from the community that we might look at in a minute. But this random one that I pulled up from my history is also a good example, apparently. If there's anyone watching and wants to come chat and let me know how the sound is doing, it would be very appreciated. But thank you for coming along either way. Okay, so now let me turn on this annotate tool again, and I'm gonna see if I can... Okay, annotate with screen. Is that Alt A? Which A? Ah, okay, it's this A. Control A. Perfect. Okay, so can I change the colors of these? Do I only get these colors? Okay, I guess pink is the closest we're gonna get to orange, which is fine. So I'm gonna go left. Wait. What? It wants me to go left and then down, down. That's not how this works, though. Uh-oh. Well, that was easy. 475. Like, that would make turn for 476. Left, down, down. Left, down, down. Left, left. Down, down, right, right. Like, that doesn't not make sense, but it also doesn't seem like the path that I want to take here. Okay. Well, first of all, it is the path I would like to take. If someone's going to cut me off. The bigger question, though, is why is it giving me this at turn 475? Let's just run this again. So that's the one going down. Oh, actually, it's not. It's the one going left. I just printed these out in the reverse order. Okay, so I probably want to sort those. That would be nifty. But still, it's left, down, down. This is the right game. 6983. 6983. Yep, okay. We're looking at the right game. Okay, well, I guess this is as good of a reason as any to see if I can make the graphs that I want. Basically, I have a game tree. Okay, so let's just look at my code now for a sec. I want a big game tree graph, basically. And I have this working a little bit recently, so let me find some of this code, but I think it's in, like, quote-unquote the wrong spot. I think I want to move it to Sherlock, or at least use it in Sherlock, but let me go back. In my MiniMix code, at the end of the day, I return this structure, and this is a structure that recursively holds itself. So what this does is it builds up the game tree, basically. Each node knows whether it was a maximizing or a minimizing node. It knows the links to the nodes underneath it. So these would be the nodes underneath it, and the move to get us there. Knows what snake is moving and what the score of that node is. And one of the options that we have on it is this one, to.graph. So I need to look up how I'm using this. Okay, so maybe I thought to.graph is the one that I was using. But maybe I'm just not using this anywhere in code right now. I really thought I was. Thought I had test code at least that was using this. Or is that on a different branch? Let's look quick. Don't think so. Let's see what's on this branch though. Don't love this for docs, but it's what I need right now. Yep, that's not right. Add pronounce the Sherlock tool. Yeah, and this does have all the colors. Okay, so I think this is on the right branch. I'm just not finding the place that I wanted. That's okay though. I think I can figure out how to use it, but I really thought I had a test that I was doing. Yeah, did I remove the part of this code that made the file though? I bet I did. Okay. Basically something like this. Okay, so let's go back to Sherlock. So I just took some random code that I had. The safe moves returned as the decision point print moves. Perfect. Except do I reference to result? So can I like still reference result from here? Let's find out. Let's just, sure, just name it temp dot dot. I don't really care about the file name right now. No need to format it anymore either for the same reasons. Okay, so now the root node, this is gonna be result. And then it's actually not this at all. This is all wrong. This is not called graph. It's a different piece of code. This is called to.graph. I think it just takes snake ID type. Does this take a UID? I guess it takes a UID. That's fine. I probably have a UID somewhere. I don't have a UID anywhere? How do I not have a UID anywhere? Huh. Well then. That's okay. I can make one. Okay, now I have a UID. I can probably do that. Oops. My escape key isn't working right now. That's weird. I have C, Control C. I have it mapped, so it's fine. But weird. Okay, so now though, if I run Sherlock again, in theory, okay, well, didn't work. Can't find value UID. Oh well. First of all, I feel like things are... Okay, there we go. Cool. Okay. Perfect. So now we have a dot file. And then, I do not remember how I was translating it. Okay, graph this to, I think I was making them SVGs. Got, T SVG dash O, and then dot dash output. I'm supposed to put these things first, I guess. Feels like that wasn't gonna work. Okay, but like, how do I get you to output to a file, you silly thing? Command line. Ah. It's either a capital one or is, yeah, I think it's a capital one. There we go. Okay. And here we have the trees that we were finally looking for. Where's my scroll bar? Why don't I have a scroll bar? Well, that's unfortunate. Oh, there we go. There we go. I just was having trouble scrolling. I could just use my arrow keys. Okay. This is our full game tree. And I have it decently colored at the moment. I'm trying to find the root right now. Because here, I want to be able to like go through this a bit and just like see what is going on. So now let's look at the game board that I have here. I think this is our root one up here, side by side with the game board that we are trying to compare it to. And I believe this is at turn 475. Okay, I have two options, left and down. If I go right and they go down, I lose. True. I don't like that option. So I can go down or left. If I go left, I only have one tree here. Why is like Chrome like eating my bars? Is it better if I make this a PNG? Maybe, honestly. Oof, okay, but I can zoom in on it. I still don't know why I can't. I just want to pan around this easily. Like my center mouse button isn't working to pan. Man, all these tools are really not helping me out right now. I just don't know how to use these very well, apparently. Okay, so get rid of the selection box. That's definitely not what I wanted. Oops. Did it open in Chrome? It did. But like, is the PNG viewer in Chrome any better? Not really. Oh, at least I can zoom. Nope, it's about the same. Let's go back to the SVGs. I don't like the gaps. Bigger. Okay. Okay, so I'm still pretty confused by my options here because I don't really think they're correct. Because if I go left here, oops, if I go left here, we get to this node. Red means it's a minimizing node, but there's only one child anyways. Soma has to go down. That's true. That puts us at this state. Now, I have a few options. I can go up, and at best we tie. Or I can go down, and at best we tie. But neither one of those are great, so let's look at going left. If I go left, Soma has three options. They can go left or down, and that is bad for them. I would win. Or they can go right. If they go right, it puts us here. Now, I have three options. I can, well, two really. I can go left or down. If I go right, wait, oh, up. Oh yeah, right's my neck move, so I don't even look at it. Up is gonna, the best I can do is tie. Left, oops, sorry, we're at this turn here. Nope. We're at this turn here. Okay. Left, it thinks the best I can do is tie. Yeah, if I go in here, there's nothing that's like a tie is definitely the best I could do. Probably is actually a loss though. But down, which I don't take, right? That's the way. It thinks there's a way out potentially. If I go down, so I'm now here. I've gone down. Soma is deciding. They're gonna go right. They don't really have another option. Up and down are bad. They're gonna go right. So they're gonna go there. I don't like that I can't keep those there. So I went down. Soma went right. I better go down again. I don't go right or left. I go down. And then Soma goes down. Down, down. Makes sense. Down, down. I can't go right or down. No right, no down. I have to go left. I go left. They go left. Wait. See, that doesn't feel right. Soma needs to go down. There we go. Yeah, Soma goes, I go left, Soma goes down. Yep. I go left, Soma goes down. I go left, Soma goes down. Then I go left. And Soma's gonna have to go right, but like it doesn't seem to happen. So if I went left here, Soma doesn't even look at that move, which is so weird. Soma doesn't even look at going right from this state. Dun, 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 dun. That makes me think my alpha beta's wrong. Let's add some more information to this tree about my alpha beta. So let's just remove all my temp stars. Cool. Okay, so I want to add something here to tell me something about a node. I want to know if the node got alpha betaed. I think that's interesting. did this node see an alpha beta cutoff? Alpha beta cutoff is a boolean. Yep. Okay. So now I just have to actually fill this in. When I make this, MiniMix. Oh man. I just need the big MiniMix function in here somewhere. This one. This is where I'm gonna construct that return value. It's right here. So up top here, let's do anywhere up here is fine. Alpha beta cutoff equals false. We did not do an alpha beta cutoff. Alpha beta cutoff equals true. And alpha beta cutoff equals true, except I'm gonna need to make this mutable. And now in here I can just do alpha beta cutoff. Awesome. Okay. So now I have that information in my code here. Why are these not saved? Buffer save. Okay, cool. That was weird though. So I want to go into the to dot graph. Yeah, probably the recursive one. This one is where we draw the actual node here. Oh, if it's a leaf, we add the node. If it's a node, we add the node, and then we add its children. Yep, okay. So if it's a node, that's where we're gonna be. This is where I have my alpha beta cutoff field. I'm just gonna like literally throw it in the label. Okay. Dang it. My files aren't auto-saving like they usually do. Just run command get output. Standard process. Command, and then you just call output. Spawn. I don't really care about its output. Awesome. Okay, I think now if I run Sherlock, it might just do all of everything for me. Well, I tried. Hey, it worked. Awesome. Okay, and now if I eventually find my way back, and actually, you know what? Do I have... I'm not sure if I do. Okay. No alphabeted here. I go left. I go left, they go down. One, two, three, four, five, six, 7, 8, 9. I feel like this output's just wrong. Yeah, it's weird. I don't know what's going on. Let's just keep going back and look at this. So they just went down. That's this move. I go left. They go right. And then I go down. And they go right. So I will go down. They went right. And then I go down again, and they go left. Oh, no. They go down. Right, down. Yep, and I go down, down. Boop. Boop. They're there. I'm here. Wish I could draw on it without it going away. I go down, down. Down. These ones are hard to read here. And then I have to go left. And they go down. So I go left, they go down. Yep, that makes sense so far. I'm here now. They go down to get me to here. So 1, 2, 3. Yep, because we're 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go left again. Down, left, 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 down. Oh, wait a sec, wait a second. Did I just count this wrong before? Because that would be kind of interesting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I did not count this wrong. Okay, I need to get some more information in these as well. Or depth, or like literally anything would be fine. Depth will work because I should be able to get depth in the scope. New depth is an I-64. Depth in the trees. Depth is an I-64. Man, I don't know why my escape key is like really not working right now. I don't know if that's any better, but maybe. Nope, it's not. Missing depth, missing field depth. No, it's oh, it's because I haven't written it yet. Okay. Ah, yeah, it's called, I called it depth. 180. Depth is fine, like it's good enough. Yay, depth numbers. Okay, this will be easier to keep track of now. Okay. From 0. I go left, they go down. Left and down. Now I go left and they go right. I go left, they go right. So we're now at 4. I touch forward, so I go down and they go right. We're at 6 now. Okay, so I'm 1 down. This is the one where I don't have a good way to mark it. That's fine, we're at 6. At 6, I go down again, and they go down. So I go down, they go down. Now we're at 8. I go left, and they go down. So they go down, so now we're at 10. 10 is 5 moves. So they're here. I just went left, so 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go left again. Yep, and they're gonna go. Yeah, this one. This is the move that's weird. They don't even investigate going right, and it does get alphabeted at depth 11. Their depth 11 here is very strange, because this doesn't seem like this one should have explored the right path, because there's a loss there for me, and they didn't. And it knows it's not my turn. Okay, so let's figure out which one it got, because I think that's the next interesting thing here. Yep, now let's go to the eval. This is a none. It's less than great at beta, so I guess I'm gonna call this a beta cutoff. Oh, I don't actually need this. This isn't needed. Why? Because I already know this. And why do I know this? It's because it's only if it's minimizing or maximizing. Like, that's all that this depends on. I really need to organize this code so that these things are more separate than everything else. Whoa. Don't know what I just did there. I just wanted to look at the definition of the struct. Sure, I'll write the 5. Okay, let's go back to the picture. Okay, so if we're at a minimizing node, let's just look at the how everything works here. Okay, we found the code I'm looking for. So we are in a minimizing node. It's red, minimizing. So if we're maximizing, we're not maximizing. So if value is less than or equal to, I guess I actually want to preserve my alpha betas at the end. I think that's what I want to do. Is it a, yeah, it is. Alpha value when node is done. Beta value when node is done. Yep. Didn't want to quit, but whatever. This not having escape thing's really getting to me, and I don't really even know why I don't have escape at the moment. I think I just have alpha beta here. I don't think that's gonna be an issue. So now if I go to the MiniMix return to the, oh, yep, that's true. Don't need you at all. 2 dot graph recursive. Okay. Yeah, relief, I don't care about you, but if you're not, I want the depth. And then the score. What else did I want? Oh, I want my alpha and my beta. Boom. I should print out my alpha and my beta now. And I'm looking for turn 11 or depth 11. Oh, well, something didn't save, because of course something didn't save. Okay. Okay, we got some bubbles. There's 16, 15, 13, 12, and 11. Okay, my alpha is store and my beta. Does that even make sense? Like, I really don't know. Okay, so how does anything work? If we're maximizing, we were not maximizing, so if we're minimizing, if the value is less than alpha, if the value is less than alpha, less than or equal to alpha, is important, right? Because the alpha here that I got is scored. I mean, the best that I've found so far. Wait, what is alpha beta? Let's look at this up, because MiniMix alpha beta pruning. Chess wiki, I guess. Coreyja, which respectively represent the minimum score that the maximizing player is assured to get and the maximum score that the minimizing player is assured of. Okay, so the alpha value is the minimum score that I'm definitely going to get. And the beta is the maximum score the minimizing player is assured of. Okay, so my alpha here is the worst score that I'm assured. So I'm assured at least scored. The maximum score that the maximum score that the minimizing player is assured of. So they're assured that if maximizing value is greater than beta, break beta cutoff, alpha cutoff. Okay. They can exceed initial bounds and the algorithm is fail soft. Okay, let's look at this though. We're minimizing. So we're in here. If the value is less than or equal to alpha, so maybe we did down first. Sure, whatever, right? The value was not less than alpha. And then we were in this one. This one was less than alpha. So like, what if I change these? Like, what if I get rid of the equality checks here? And run this again. I don't know about these equality checks. I'm very confused about them. I've always been confused about them. Ah. Left is not an option here anymore. When I get rid of when I get rid of those. That seems more correct to me. I don't understand why I would want them to be equalities there. Yeah, I don't think this 11 is going to be the same anymore because, let's just scroll all the way over there though. Oh my gosh, this is awful. Okay, there we go. Now scroll up to the top. Okay. So I go left. Yeah, it doesn't think I can do better than a tie. Going left at first. So we're all the way back here now. I think the best I could do is tie that way, which is pretty reasonable. A tie's basically a loss for me in my scoring algorithm. Okay, so that makes more sense, but why do all of these things have an equal sign? Let's try something else then. I hate this so much. Alpha, beta cutoff, okay. There's a few things I hate. I don't really like this undo being broken because of my autosave plugin. I might like just get rid of the autosave plugin, like it's not worth it. I say as I am so used to it autosaving. Actually, let's try this. I have a thing I want to try. Oh, I turned that on. Oh, interesting. Oh, okay, well, let's get rid of this then. Because it wasn't that helpful, and I need to be able to get to this. Okay. Lou. Oh, nope. Don't know what just happened. Undo, 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 undo. Lou. Okay, something's messed up. And Vim. There we go. Lua files. Yep. Auto. No. Stop it. Okay. Autosave. Wait. 1,000. Let's see if that helps at all. Though it also doesn't seem like it's always doing this, but does it even matter though? Wait a sec. How does this even matter? Because I just returned value immediately. Why does it matter if I update alpha or beta first? Let's try it. I don't understand how it would make any difference, but like... So this, if I'm remembering correctly, is with I still have the greater than less than's in here. But I did it the way where we update the alpha and beta before we do the check, which is the fail soft approach, I think is what it's saying. And that's the same with the equals, which makes sense. Like, I don't know why this would make any difference because I'm about to break out of my loop. They just straight up return out of it. But I don't return out of it. I just go to here and then I do my cleanup stuff, which makes a lot of sense. Am I supposed to add it to options? That's an interesting one. Oh, what if I do this? Not that, obviously. Okay, so now what I'm doing is I only consider the option if I've made it past that. So it turns out we might just be finding problems with MiniMix today, which is always fun. Okay, so here's where we were looking. But if we break here, hard fail. So if the new value wait, where's the recursion happen? I want to make sure that I set my alpha and betas. Oh, the recursion happens in the loop and I'm in the loop, which makes sense. Yep, so that's right. It's inside the loop. We're updating this. Yep. Like, why does it matter? Because if I break out of the loop, we're done foring and we just return. I'm just not even sure what the difference between the fail soft and the fail hard is. Does make sense to do that first, because we definitely want to consider it as an option even if we alpha beta out of it. That's just like the point. I feel like it wants to be this though. Like, and this is the thing I've been fighting for a little while here is it was recommended to me by someone to make this an equal to there, and that would have also have made sense of why so I was doing a thing where I was trying to do two min-maxes at once, my normal one and an explorer thread. The idea being the explorer would be able to get farther in the tree. I was finding that the explorer wasn't getting farther in the tree, and my theory was because it wasn't alpha beta-ing enough. And my theory there was that the equals were making it not do what I wanted to, which like is kind of matched up by this, right? Like, it kind of seems like that matches what we're seeing here. We're having it equals to doesn't, and this is with an explorer actually, which is interesting, right? This isn't with my actual, like with an actual scoring function. But by explorer, I just mean a scoring function that just returns the same result every time. It just returns like essentially 0. It's returning just the unit type. But it's super interesting that that's what's happening, because like everything about alpha beta here has the less than or equal to's. Okay, so like For all moves, we go to the min version. If score is less than or equal to beta, we return beta. Just keep the maximum. Return alpha. Yeah, alpha is the best score we're keeping track of. That's when it makes a difference. It doesn't as because that's the same as alpha. So actually in this code it doesn't make any difference. It doesn't though. This time it would. If we're actually returning alpha or beta, it's gonna matter. My code looks like this though, where it doesn't matter. Okay, cool. That feels good. I have an answer to what was going on there. I don't think this Wikipedia code is correct. The fail hard or fail soft matters a lot. Fail hard, yeah. If we're actually returning our alphas and betas and things. Because we do it before we update the things. I think that makes a little more sense. Since alpha and beta act as hard bounds of the return value if the depth left is greater than 0 in the above code samples. Yeah, okay, well. Fail soft may returns outside the bounds. This is either greater than beta or less than alpha. It has to keep track of the best score, which might be below alpha. Yeah, I don't want fail soft. Yeah, okay. Cool. That doesn't really help me understand the less than or equal to. These ones still say it's with equal to. So they really do have it like this. And like this. But like this does not return the right result for me. Like this doesn't make sense to me. Didn't save. But if I immediately just change it, I also think it has something to do with the fact that I keep around all the options. Like that might just mean that I'm doing something I don't really mean to. I wonder if yeah, let's try that. That would be kind of interesting. Oh no, I don't actually keep a specific score. I just have my options and I pick the best one. I wonder if that's also an issue. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. Yeah, and if I do less than, this is now going to give me a much saner answer. Yeah. I'm also not sure if that move's actually safe there. Let's go back some extra turns. Yep, I think so. Oh wow, it takes a while to graph this one. It's gonna be a big old graph. Yeah. Okay, well, I don't actually really care about that graph at the moment, to be honest. Let's go up to 50. I'm a little more convinced that this is doing a sane thing now with my alpha betas. Still not sure. Okay, 50 might have been too much because I don't even make it down to 475 quickly. Okay, 50 was too big. 20 it is. Yeah, so it still thinks 475. I should have gone down. Which is not the way I took, so that's a little better, right? And it was till that move. Yep, so like I went left and then immediately knew that was the wrong move. Yeah, okay. Well, I think that'll explain that game a bit. Let's look at this one that we were looking at in Discord. So this one. So I want to run this again. I was getting 575 was the decision turn last time, but I think that was not with the, like that obviously was with the code that I'm not positive about being accurate. And it's actually not hovering Hobbs. I'm not even in this game. It's Paku. Let's do 20. Okay. Immediately made it to 579. Okay, so let's go backwards. So it immediately made it to 579. It's here right now, trying to decide. What's funny about the ones it takes a long time to think on is that some of them aren't even like exciting. $75. Okay, so it thinks that here. See, here's the weird answer. For Paku. Oh, okay, yeah. Paku does go right here. I think there's a path where up is the safe move. Yeah, okay. So that was just wrong. I think my alpha beta was wrong. I can't explain it. Besides the fact that it must have just been wrong. Okay, so now it thinks that the only way, like, you want to go up from here. So let's, like, look at what that looks like at least. Okay, so Paku's in blue. Paku's gonna go up, left, left, up, up. Up, up. See, it's also a turn off. This output's wrong. Too many things. Up, up. Left, left. Up, up. Right, right. Up, up. Left, left. Left, left. Left, 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 left. Left. Left, 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 left. Down, down, right. Down, down, right. Yep, so Paku thinks they can get over to here. Ziggy then goes up, 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 left, left, up, up. So let's give this extra look ahead then, because I'm curious if Paku makes the same path. So, for anyone who was kind of following along when I was looking at this game in Discord, the reason before that I think it was saying at 575 there was two options, and one of them definitely didn't seem correct from us. looking at the game is I think my min-max was broken. I think 575 here is the decision point, and Paku should have gone up. And so I think the issue, we're trying to figure out why they didn't, basically. Well, not figuring out why we didn't. That might be what you want to debug, but I'm pretty sure, according to this, that Paku can go up here, and my game thinks there's a whole way, that Ziggy couldn't have won. But, like, that's the part that's a little harder for me to prove to myself. But the algorithm says so. And I kind of trust it. Let's run some other games, I guess, and see if they make sense. Let's run some of my games. Let's see. So these are some other ones that I lose when I'm in the end game here. It's a little hard to take the game idea out of the strings. Perfect. Not Paku though. Hovering odds. And let's do 0. Well, that's hilarious. How did that even, like, happen? Cool. So how did I think there were safe options? Oh, I didn't ever look for ties here. It's either a tie or a loss here. Treat them the same way. I don't want to distinguish between ties and losses. They're just losses. As far as this needs to think. That didn't. Oh, god dang, auto saving. I'm so used to it apparently. Single pipe? Single pipe. Alright, and 4. There's no moves here. This one could have been the decision point then. Because this one, at least I have moves to make here. Oh, would have. Ooh, see, I really don't think right is the safe move. Yeah, exactly. If we're going back to here, we're going back. Like, yes, to 17 is a choice. 17 is probably not going to be an interesting choice, though. I think once we run 1 or 2 more games, we might wrap up. Been a fun stream, though. I definitely think we found an alpha beta bug. I really think we're gonna get back to 615 before we get a safe move, if we do even. Okay. Oh, so it thinks 617. So if does it want me to go up? Wow. Why does it want me to go up? That's super interesting. It just takes longer, and then I must be able to get out over that way. Because, okay, so let's see though. Let's see what it wants me to do here. It wants me to go up. See, yeah. This is not printing out. Oh, wait, is it backwards? Up? No, it's not. It's just missing the first one. It's upright, up, right, down, 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 left, down, 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 right, down, down, left, 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 up, right, right, up, left, 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 left. Oh wait, right, up, right, right, up, left, 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 left. Interesting. Down, down, right, right. Okay, so am I like trail chasing them now? Down, down, left, left. Okay, so like I get to hear though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Oof, okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Yeah, so like we actually can get there. Wow, okay. So I should have gone up here. Wow. Okay, I think the tool's working a lot better now. Let's run one more. Like I'd buy that. Ooh, this one's a quick one. Oh wow, 124. Yeah. Gone down or up. Either way was safe, just not the one I picked. Oof, so painful. Okay, so let's fix this. There's one thing I want to fix about this tool. So wait, like, but why did this one? Like, wonder why. Like, what was going on here? Did you, like, just didn't get very many moves ahead? Like, you should have been able to get enough moves ahead there to see that that wasn't the right move. That was pretty interesting. Guess I would want to look at, like, my live game for that. Oh, it's probably because my alpha beta was broken and it probably thought the wrong thing. Definitely be it. That's a fun test. Let's try that real quick. Let's go to my eval again. Yep. Equals. Equals. Run the same one again. Nope, it's still the same thing. Oh, nope, didn't save. This will be the most interesting, because if I can prove that this was why I lost that game, that would just be really interesting. Nope. Still thing. Still same thing. Okay, yeah, that one's not this thing's fault. Yeah. Interesting, but not a huge deal. Okay. What did I want to do here? Oh yeah, this. Actually, I'm not sure why it's getting, like, I don't actually understand why we're one turn off at the moment. Definitely true. So we get the result. We check the score. Yep, okay. The safe moves were... So we look at the options of this result. Invincible. Oh, okay. Save options. Oh, is the whole result? Yep. Okay. Filter. Yeah, I was just decomposing this wrong. Yay! Down, down, left, left. Up, 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 up. Perfect. That's better. Cool. Okay. Let's look at it like, let's see this one that me and Josh were looking at last week. That was in live streams here. He made a thread which linked to this game. And Ziggy Stardust is the one we're gonna run it for. Ziggy Snake Dust, sorry. For some reason I want to call it Stardust every time. Okay. Let's run this. Oh, what did we think we decided it was gonna get to? 1154. Oh, interesting. 1117. 1170. Oh, interesting. It thinks it's, let's give it some more. It might just be that. It might just be that it's a loss, but not quite as quick. Yep. This is the game where I actually was doing 50 turns ahead to get to where I thought. 1154. Yeah, it's this one. This is the move we were looking at, isn't it? Yep. It thinks down or left. Which way do we move? Oh, we go left. Left could be a safe path according to this, at least for a little while. Let's make that 15 though. Let's keep cranking this up and see if it ever changes. Let's just go all the way up to the 50 I've been running before. Okay, because here Soma doesn't really have a choice, but here Soma does. I just wanted to run faster again. I want to see if that's maybe one of the differences. Okay, so there's one. Oh wait, up and down. Is that what I was saying the whole time? I don't think it was. This one shouldn't be non-deterministic, but I guess we'll find out. Down, up. Oh, okay. Down, up. Okay, so maybe I was just wrong, question mark? Down, up. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's always been down and up. It never said left. basically. It's like, just don't go left here. And you'll be fine. Okay. Cool. Woohoo! The only change of material interest is the greater than less than. Improve Sherlock and the dot graphs a bit. I'm pretty sure my alpha beta is broken when we have the greater than side as an option. Going strict comparison seems to improve my ability to select the right moves. I don't know. Improves my treats search. I think it's pretty, like, not obvious to me, but it's pretty apparent that it, like, isn't doing the right thing in other ones. Long game. I should probably just let it accept URLs too and parse them out. That would be really easy. $9.19. I go up. Should have gone right. It's interesting. It's like it already, like, that's low. Like, so interesting. It already made that last decision low. Is it gonna do anything different now? Because I'd be like super curious to see if this now says that 919 has a different safe move. Nope, same thing. Not a clue. So I'm gonna try this. I'm like just really curious about how things are gonna work now. Cargo run, tech bin, web axum, tech release. Okay. In a second, we'll be able to see what Hobbs says to this move with my newest code. right pretty quickly. Is that what this thing told me to do? I don't remember even. Yeah, and then did I go up? Yep. It again did it quick though, right? I get 275. Like that's enough that it thinks the game is over. Oh, so what's interesting about this is that 30, like, does it think I can win? Did it find a win for me that I didn't take? Wait a sec, so now 919 isn't safe? So I could have gone farther that way, but I was still screwed. Oh yeah, that was a screwed path. I see, yeah. I didn't really mean 1, I wanted 10 there. Actually, look at this. What did it want me to do? I wanted me to go right, right, up, left, left, up, left, left, up, left, left, up, left, left, down, 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 left, 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 and now all the way through. Left, 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 left. What did I think they were going to do in that position? $907. No, that's not it. Oh yeah, maybe it is actually, because they go left, left. Oh, no, that's exactly what they picked. Okay, that one just means we need more look ahead. We just need more turn back here. $907. Yeah, $907. What's interesting is it wants me to go up. Yeah, see, so I guess I just need to keep bumping this number up, right? Oh, so I just changed it to, oh, well, I didn't actually. So what I'm trying to do there is change it to use my deepened min-max code instead of the single min-max, because in theory that should be faster. It should be easier to deepen min-max to big depths like this than it should be to not iterative deepen to it. That seems to be holding true because this is running a lot faster, I feel like, than it was before. The reason that the deepened min-max with iterative deepening is better is because of the move ordering. It took me a long time to wrap my head around that one, but since it can do the move ordering with alpha beta really well, it can not even run whole subtrees when it gets deeper and deeper in depth, and it's just really pretty efficient. It's kind of awesome. I don't see, this is the thing that I'm like, this is the one I don't get. Like, I don't have a move, and they make the move that my thing like says they will. Is that food spawn important? Oh, that food spawn screws me, doesn't it? Yep. That's yeah, but there's a tail chase I can't do anymore. I don't see it, but I feel like that's probably the answer. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. No, that's not it either. Up, right. Okay, so it wants me to go up, right, down, right, up, no, up, left, up, 1, 2, 3, it gotta be 4, left, up, left, up. Yep, so I tail chase. Got it. So this one's, look, I want to show why it's taken so long to get to this one. How long did it take me when I did it with iterative deepening? 43 seconds? This has definitely been running for longer than 43 seconds, right? How deep did I have this one go? Oh, 15? Did I go up like 30 this time? No, 25. Still, though. Alright, let's see if this takes longer or shorter than 45 seconds. I'm more just seeing if the deep and min-max seems to be faster or slower. It should be faster, but let's find out. It's a good stream today. We figured out, I think, a bug in alpha beta. Looked at the visualizations a little bit, made a little bit of progress, and yeah. Yeah, okay. 46 seconds. Wow, really about the same amount of time. Almost didn't make a difference. Cool. I don't really know if I care about that, but let's do it. Deepen MiniMix for Sherlock. Cool. Well, with that, I think we might wrap up the stream today. Thank you for coming along, everyone. I'm gonna go to a different camera. No, we're gonna stay like this. Thanks for coming along and hanging out with me, everyone. I think that'll wrap up today. Next week, I'm actually going to be taking another break. I have some family in town, but there's a slight chance I will do some midweek streams, and maybe for something not battle snaky. I've been playing some Hack the Box yesterday, and that was a lot of fun, thinking I might stream some of those challenges. So check out my Twitter, Coreyja_dev, and see if I'm doing any streams this week. Would love to have people come along and hang out if I do. Thank you for coming along today, and I will see you in a week or two. Thanks. Bye.